Hi Year 1 mathematicians. So today we're going to be learning about measure, and we're actually going to be doing something called non-standard units. Now a non-standard unit is any item that can be used for measuring, but the items must be the same length. So I've got some things here to help me with my measuring today. I'm going to be using these cubes. Okay, they're all the same length, so it's okay that we use these for non-standard units. I could maybe use these counters because they are the same size. I will then line them up ready to measure something. Maybe I could use some paper clips, just showing you all the different things that you might have at home to be able to measure. So as long as they are all the same size, you can measure with them. But I couldn't use these pencils because look, they're all different sizes. And so when I'm measuring, it wouldn't be exact. So you must make sure that you've got any item that is the same size. So I could use my felt tip pens. They're all the same size, and so that will work for non-standard units of measure. So now I'm going to show you how to actually measure with non-standard units. So there are 3 very careful measuring rules that you must follow. You need to put your items in a straight line. There must be no gaps, and you must use the same unit of measure. So making sure that the item that you're using to measure is the same size. So I'm going to measure this book here. I'm going to measure the length of this book. So I thought I'd use some paper clips. So I'm going to start at the end and line them up with no gaps in between. I wonder how many paper clips long this is going to be. Oh, it's just short, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paper clips. My book is 5 paper clips long. Now I've also got some other things that need measuring. I've got my Duplo base. Now, do we think that the Duplo base is going to be longer or shorter than the book? I'm going to use the same unit of measure. I'm going to use my paper clip. Let's see. The book was 5 paper clips long. So I'm going to follow my careful measuring rules. I'm going to go in a straight line with no gaps, and I'm going to use the same unit of measure. There we go. So they're in a straight line. There are no gaps in between my paper clips, and they're all paper clips. They're all the same unit of measure. And you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 paper clips for my Duplo base. So I could use some comparative language. I could say that the Duplo base is shorter than the book. I could swap it round and say that the book is longer than the Duplo base. Okay, let's try measuring something else. And I'll use a different unit of measure this time, just so you can see how it works. I've got a little box here, and I thought I'd have a go at measuring the length of it. And this time, rather than using my paper clips, because kind of only does one, I thought I'd use something smaller. I'm going to use my little cubes. So I'm going to follow my careful measuring rules. They're going to go in a straight line with no gaps, and I'm going to use the same unit of measure. So I'm being really careful to make sure they're in a straight line and that there are no gaps. And obviously I'm using all my cubes. There we go. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My box is 8 cubes long. Okay, what we want you to do today is to find 3 items around your house and try and measure them using non-standard units. Good luck, and try and use the comparative language that you learnt from yesterday and Wednesday. See you soon. Bye.